Meanwhile, Will and a few others were playing poker on the spaceship. June noticed Angela walking toward them with a cane. Soon after, Angela made up a reason to send Will away, asking him to invite his mother to play with them. When the alien robot tried to follow, John told it that Will would be right back, which calmed the robot down. Penny noticed the screen on the robot's face was changing expressions. It looked like it was smiling, which she had never seen before, and it made John happy. But just then, Angela appeared behind him. When John asked if there was a problem, Angela raised a gun at the robot. Seeing the gun, the robot's face screen turned red, and it changed into attack mode. John told the robot to leave. When Will reached his mother, she hesitated but finally agreed to go with him. Sensing something was wrong, Will rushed back toward the ship. As he arrived, he saw Angela shooting at the alien robot. Enraged, the robot shifted into combat mode, growing 2 extra arms. It advanced on Angela, throwing John aside when he tried to stop it. Will screamed for the robot to halt, and it froze, recognizing his voice. Horror filled Will's face. The family gathered around the injured John, while Will watched the alien robot standing at the doorway, looking down with what seemed like guilt. Inside, June comforted a shaken Angela, assuring her that no one would blame her. Will carried the alien robot into the woods and stopped at a cliff. Hugging it, he said his final goodbye, telling it that he had to take responsibility and that it had to jump. The robot looked at the cliff, then back at Will, as if waiting for him to stop it. Seeing Will's tear-streaked face, the robot stepped forward and fell, shattering into pieces below. As the group loaded fuel to prepare for departure, the ground suddenly shifted. The road collapsed, leaving only a path through a field of erupting gas. They noticed the eruptions occurred at regular intervals, every 3.5 minutes. Calculating their top speed, they prepared to cross. When the gas died down, they drove forward, but trouble struck. A control cable came loose, causing braking problems and slowing the fuel vehicle. With only 2.5 minutes left, the blonde boy volunteered to climb onto the roof to reconnect the cable. Despite being nearly thrown off, he held on and managed to fix it after several attempts, allowing the vehicle to accelerate again. Just as relief set in, with only seconds left, a violent gas eruption struck. The vehicle jolted and flipped. Judy rushed over and found the blonde boy trapped beneath the fuel tank. A rock wedged beneath the vehicle prevented it from crushing him completely, giving them hope. However, the rock had punctured the tank. Moving it could spill all the fuel and doom their escape. Captain Victor suggested calling another vehicle, warning that lifting it now would waste everything. Don climbed into a tank and managed to raise the fuel vehicle, but fuel poured out through a large tear. Though the mission failed, the blonde boy was freed. They continued their journey in the tank, the blonde boy riding in the back. At first, spirits were high. He joked about getting new legs, and Judy promised to teach him to surf when he recovered. But his condition worsened quickly. Despite Judy's desperate efforts, he died. Meanwhile, John and Morin went to find Angela to learn who had given her the gun. Suddenly, gas erupted in front of their vehicle. John reversed, but the gas followed. He swerved sharply and backed onto a slope, stopping only after hitting something. When they opened the door, they realized they were stuck in a pit of thick tar. The smell was overwhelming, and movement was impossible.